I mean, no order and call on Councilor Barton to lead us in the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call roll.
Councilor Brown.
Here.
Councilor Weaver.
Here.
Councilor Broughton. Councilor Watson. Councilor Barton.
Here.
Mayor Lovelace.
Here.
We have a quorum to do business.
Approval of the minutes for the July 13th meeting.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Broughton, second by Councilor Brown to approve the minutes of the July 13 regular meeting. Is there any discussion or any changes to be made? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver? Yes. Councilor Broughton? Yes. Councilor Barton?
Yes.
The motion carries and, did I ask if there was any? Yeah, I did. Okay. Motion carries and the minutes are approved.
I'd like to welcome our visitors here today. We appreciate you being here. Got a public hearing.
Yeah, that's right.
To consider a general obligation warrant and other documents connected with the Optomi LLC Economic Development Project. Call the meeting to order and ask if there's anyone here to speak in opposition. And is there anyone here to speak for? Hearing none, I'll close the public hearing. And the next item is to approve a general obligation warrant and other document concerned with the Optomi LLC Economic Development Project, resolution number 20-0727-4.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution number 20-0727-4.
Motion by Councilor Weaver, second by Councilor Broughton to approve resolution number 20, not to approve, yes, let's see, yes, to approve resolution number 20-0727-4. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton?
Yes.
Councilor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and resolution number 20-0727-4 to approve the 2020 GO warrant is approved.
The next item I'll call on Walter Chip.
This actually a public hearing for the council on the rezoning of the T.I. Miller High School property. It's not including the football stadium of that property. It also rezoned part of North Street. This little piece of property that's between North Street and the stadium. It actually has north and south, and both presently are actually R1 properties, and they'll be rezoned to B3. The Planning Commission's already approved during their public hearing the rezoning of these properties, and recommends to the council that they do the same.
Is there anyone here that wants to speak in favor of this rezoning? Anyone's in opposition to this rezoning? If not, I'll close that part of the public hearing. And the next item is then to approve the rezoning of 1704 North Street and 1835 Douglas Avenue from R1 to B3. This is an ordinance number 20-0727.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Broughton, second by Councilor Barton to introduce ordinance number 20-0727. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver? Yes. Councilor Broughton? Yes. Councilor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and ordinance number 20-0727 is introduced.
I'll make a motion for immediate consideration of ordinance number 20-0727.
Second.
Motion by Counselor Weaver, second by Counselor Brown, to immediately introduce ordinance number 20-0727. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Counselor Brown?
Yes.
Counselor Weaver? Counselor Broughton? Counselor Barton?
Yes.
Mayor Lovelace?
Yes.
Motion carries, and ordinance 20-0727 is immediately introduced.
Second.
Motion by Counselor Broughton, second by Counselor Barton to approve ordinance number 20-0727. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Counselor Brown?
Yes.
Counselor Weaver? Counselor Broughton? Counselor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the ordinance to rezone the North Street property and the Douglas Avenue property is approved.
I'd like to say while we have Lawton Chip here that, as everybody I think knows, Lawton is retiring at the end of this month after numerous years of service to the city. On behalf of the council, I would like you to know how much we appreciate all the years, and sometimes that job that you have is it's pretty thankless, and I want you to know how much we appreciate all your hard work. Lawton is going to be around some to help us on a few items, so he's not going to be 100% retired, but I do want him to know how much we appreciate it. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you. Have another public hearing, and I call that public hearing to order, and it is a public hearing to consider the amendment of the Land Use and Development Ordinance Appendix A concerning non-permanent structures and landscaping. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in opposition to this ordinance? Does anyone want to speak in favor? If not, I close that public hearing. And the next item is to approve the amendment of the Land Use and Development Ordinance Appendix A concerning non-permanent structures and landscaping. Ordinance number 20-0727-1.
Motion to introduce ordinance 20-0727-1.
Second.
Motion by Counselor Brown and second by Counselor Barton to approve ordinance number 20-0727-1. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Counselor Brown?
Yes.
Counselor Weaver? Counselor Broughton? Counselor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and ordinance number 20-0727-1 is introduced.
Motion to consider 20-0727-1.
Motion by Counselor Brown to immediately consider ordinance number 20-0727-1. Second by Counselor Broughton. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Counselor Brown?
Yes.
Counselor Weaver? Counselor Broughton? Counselor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and
Wait a minute,
ordinance
don't you have
number...
to Mayor Lovelace?
And Mayor Lovelace in this.
Yes.
Ordinance number 20-0727-1 is immediately introduced.
Motion to approve ordinance number 20-0727-1.
Motion by Counselor Brown, second by Counselor Weaver to approve ordinance number 20-0727-1. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Counselor Brown?
Yes.
Counselor Weaver? Counselor Broughton? Counselor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the ordinance to amend Appendix A of the Land Use and Development Code is approved.
Under new business, the first item, since Lawton Chip is retiring, is to appoint a new employee member for the City Planning Commission. So it's a mayoral appointment, and I appoint Steve Uhouse. Next item is to approve municipal airport lease that we looked at last meeting with the U.S. Navy, ordinance number 20-0713.
Motion to approve ordinance number 20-0713.
Motion by Counselor Brown, second by Counselor Broughton to approve ordinance number 20-0713. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, Counselor Brown?
Yes.
Counselor Weaver? Yes. Counselor Broughton? Counselor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the airport lease with the Navy is approved.
The next item is to certify an unopposed election of Carrie R. Brown for District 1. That's resolution number 20-0727.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution number 20-0727.
Motion by Counselor Weaver, second by Counselor Broughton to approve resolution number 20-0727. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, Counselor Brown?
Yes.
Counselor Weaver?
Yes.
Counselor Broughton? Yes. Counselor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and Counselor, which one was this, Brown? Counselor Brown is certified to be elected to her position in District 1.
The next item is to certify an unopposed election of Feast D. Broughton for District 3. That's resolution number 20-0727-1.
Motion to approve resolution number 20-0727-1.
Second.
Motion by Counselor Brown, second by Counselor Weaver to approve resolution number 20-0727-1. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, Counselor Brown?
Yes.
Counselor Weaver?
Yes.
Counselor Broughton? Yes. Counselor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and Counselor Broughton is certified as being elected as the counselor from District 3.
The next item is to certify unopposed election of Yank Lovelace, Mayor, resolution number 20-0727-2.
Make a motion to approve resolution number 20-0727-2.
Second.
Motion by Counselor Weaver, second by Counselor Brown, to approve resolution number 20-0727-2. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, Counselor Brown?
Yes.
Counselor Weaver?
Yes.
Counselor Broughton? Counselor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the election of Mayor Lovelace is certified by the council.
The next item is a resolution for the appointment of election poll officers. Yeah, that resolution you can put up.
Yes.
And that's resolution number 20-0727-3.
Second.
Motion by Counselor Broughton, second by Counselor Barton to approve resolution number 20-0727-3. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, Counselor Brown?
Yes.
Counselor Weaver?
Yes.
Counselor Broughton? Counselor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the poll officers are approved.
The next item is to approve a request for an Alabama Attorney General's opinion on giving appliance to customers, resolution number 20-0727-5.
Motion to approve resolution number 20-0727-5.
Second.
Motion by Counselor Barton and second by Counselor Brown to approve resolution 20-0727-5. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, Counselor Brown?
Yes.
Counselor Weaver?
Yes.
Counselor Broughton? Counselor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the resolution to authorize the mayor to request a Attorney General opinion is approved.
The next item is to approve a request for an Alabama Attorney General's opinion on giving appliance to customers, resolution number 20-0727-6.
Motion by Counselor Barton and second by Counselor Brown to approve resolution 20-0727-6. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, Counselor Brown?
Motion carries, and the resolution to authorize the mayor to request a Attorney General opinion is approved. The next item is to approve a substitution of a firefighter museum of Brewton for the Forestry Museum in the master plan. That's resolution number 20-0727-6.
Make a motion to approve resolution number 20-0727-6.
Motion by Councilor Weaver, and second by Councilor Broughton to approve Resolution 20-0727-6. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, Councilor Brown,
Yes.
Councilor Weaver, Councilor Broughton, Councilor Barton.
Yes.
Motion carries, and the resolution to substitute the firefighter museum for the forestry museum is approved.
Last item is a proclamation and a key to the city. I'm going to read the proclamation and ask you to come forward in the front, and then we'll take a few pictures and I'll present the proclamation. In recognition of meritorious service to the City of Brewton, whereas the City of Brewton seeks to support and encourage outstanding leadership and dedicated service to its residents, and whereas Distinguished Attorney Sabrina B. Ruffin has gone above and beyond to provide legal expertise to the City of Brewton, and whereas Sabrina B. Ruffin used her considerable knowledge and expertise in negotiating, structuring, and documenting complex financial transactions key to the economic development success of the City of Brewton, and whereas city residents will reap the benefits of said economic development for generations to come, and whereas the city wishes to convey its grateful appreciation of Sabrina B. Ruffin's service that will result in enhancement of our thriving community, now therefore be it proclaimed by the mayor that Sabrina B. Ruffin be honored by the city and all its residents, proclaimed this 27th day of July, 2020.
Smiling.
I'll let you have a picture later by yourself without. Well, I am telling you, the key to the city of Brewton. If you would like a picture with your, so you'll be happy to make that.
Yes, we can do that now or just wait till
We'll wait after that while you take it.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you all. That's so nice.
And with that, the meeting is adjourned.